That is true, my Lord. My Lord, this matter came up previously. And the accused person had wanted to address court. And court granted him permission to address court by writing. Which was supposed to be filed before the 3rd day of October 2025. And that thereafter, my Lord, this Honorable Court will address the concerns of the accused person as addressed in that letter. My Lord. My Lord. We are in court and ready to proceed. Yes, my Lord. My Lord, it is the reason, my Lord, that when in court, when we are ready to proceed.
saw the letter from the person, which you find such this mass. This court had given the accused opportunity to put all his concerns in writing so that court is able to address it. Since he still wants to address court as per that letter, let him go ahead and raise his concerns.
Concerns we wish to raise two very small concerns. I'm grateful that you granted us the opportunity to do so. We are not just being resisting this for nothing. We want to help you appreciate that. For example, if I want to communicate my anguish cannot be written, cannot be seen on me. So it's important that I speak and capture how I don't mind. You can see what I feel. So on the order of the first concern, just to give it a small background. And the background is that we visited Nairobi, Kenya on the 16th of November last year. As a normal visit to our airport. Shortly thereafter, I went to meet William Brown. I am the name of the business users, Indian police, and I expected that we were under arrest. They are landlord, which go into the vehicle. And apart from a short stop at the petrol station to fill their tank, the vehicle were abandoned on the spot to Maraba, where after a short stop on the Uganda border, Uganda-Maraba police, where after a short while another vehicle came and we are put in it. Even the spring not in the military times. So the first background to this is that we are really now Uganda by force and detained in the military barracks. We are not soldiers. Where we are living in the ghetto for 4 days. The district of thing here is that illegal rendition outside the law. From there we are produced in the military court martial. Martial that had been already declared unconstitutional according to the state, that it was an illegal court. It is that court that remanded us to Louisiana prison where we still are. Was, as everyone knows, the court was later on in January conclusively declared illegal and unconstitutional and scrapped. We remained in illegal custody after the court had declared the court that remanded us as unconstitutional. Because the remand warrant we were given was considered expired. We had expected that following that judgment, if they still wanted to prosecute us, to take us to prison, the police station, and the whole process. But we remained in illegal detention until we were charged in Kapawa in February this year. It is the Nakawa court that indicted us. It is the Nakawa court that indicted us. On the 29th of May of this year. And I have a copy of the indictment here. I don't know whether it is different from what you have, my God, what Constitution allows for other people. Because my indictment clearly states this is on the 29th of May. Take notice that you will be tried. That is the three of us here, 1, 2, 3.
Brang, get away from here, Brang. This is not your channel, my brother. Get away. We are listening. If you want, you can buy me the microphones, but get away from here.
The High Court, the Corbin, and so on and so on. So we were indicted to be tried at the International Crimes Tribunal, which is a division of the High Court that is very different from this one by composition and by its process. this trial. He had appeared before you in a matter of our application under the rebellion. Arising out of the ruling that you read, which ruling seriously stunned us. Because especially in your ruling, you indicated that the court was not aware of matters to do with our earlier charges or martial, general court martial. There was no record of the charge sheet, the case number. There was no record of the remand. There you go. All that was available to you was the case of the account. That since the court can't be an investigator, find out what happened before. Make the conclusions that it was very disturbing because not only were all the documents and details of the general commercial process filed either with our application the very affidavit that we saw is myself, my colleague, friend here, Sergeant Ray Mutare, both affidavits indicated how we have been arrested in Nairobi, how we were paroled from Ghana, how we were charged in the court and were remanded. Sections of the affidavit that I'm referring to, we have concurred with, they are accepted as truth by the Constitution. We are not contested. Of course, on top of that, our lawyers here in open court made extensive reference to those very even more transparent. So the road we considered that your treatment of our application either showed we consider that either you are grossly incompetent, not to read what was filed before you. Or at least bias. Both of which we consider the very serious matters. Because we run to court, everybody looks at court as a chamber of justice. And so, my Lord, we are compelled to file a complaint against you. In the Uganda Judicial Service Commission. And if you have not received the notification of that complaint by the Judicial Service Commission, as they are required to extend it, I'm sure you will receive it. And so these two issues tie up. In this case in which we are charging in another court, we end up still in your court. In fact, today, my Lord, apart from the intended commencement of the trial, we have set aside today here our second bail application today. This was the application we made in April this year. ruling regarding the mandatory bail. In categorical statement that it is my considered view that priority be given to hearing the main case other than bail applications. In other words, you already have a view about bail applications, that they are useless. What is important is to hear the case. I've expressed that view in writing. The reports. And we are here today so that you also hear another bail application. Maybe that's why our case also ended up here instead of the court where it was supposed to be. So that we were sure now that the trial has done, the applications for bail are redundant. In summary, my Honor, we seek to understand why we are not in the International Crimes Division, where we are rated. And two, whether and to the Lord, whether in light of what Justice said about my complaint, our complaint, my complaint of my colleague, Dr. David Mutare, against you, which complaint in fact seeks one of the things that achieve would be to remove you from the office of judge. Whether in those circumstances you consider that it is imprudent that continue with the processes of establishing justice for us. That's all the road constitutes. That constitutes life and blood. That's what constitutes the concerns of my colleague here, Dr. David Mutare. myself wanted to present to you because I have seen their matters very, very concerned. We've been in jail for nearly a year now. They are not young people, and these are adjustable. You have lost so much personal labor that you will be doing. And so, my Lord, we're grateful that you have allowed us to finally present these concerns to you and this court. In case the Judicial Service Commission has not extended our complaint to you, I have a copy here which Dr. Izrate conveyed to you, my Lord.
My Lord, Council Simon Wasuka, for referee. Etu, that is Captain English Oya Ola. My Lord,
the order must be had your way, day one. Then Captain Ola, 18, and Captain
I think my Lord will be right in that, because even if there was a production warrant order named that way, it doesn't change.
everyone have guided us to the decision to accept anyone to mention his concerns before this court. In the same spirit, I pray that you at least accept and mention his concerns for this court. I so pray.
Thank you so much, my God. I would like to raise one thing. As I think, and my concern goes to the issues of identity. According to the analysis text issue to us as according to the amended text It is straightforward. 29 play 25. Method 36. It is dated the professionals of 8 period. It's 29 May 2025. 29 of May 2025. It shows that the particulars of April is RO 12 743 743. H.
Mine is very public for first name. This is the first his name.
Davis.
His name.
Davis.
Hello, they want to respond when we know what you have spoken. Want to know that it is first name.
His first
Danish, which is D-E-N-I-S-H. My Lord, I would like to seek the name of this person. Whether this person is actually myself or I'm being kept on behalf of another person. That's all. And the nuclear ID information.
sponsors the race.
My lord, I was seeking for just a few minutes to do some consultation. Respond because I need to be really authentic and in my response. Maybe 25 minutes, 30 minutes. My lord.
State can you take 15 minutes?
Sometimes I'm just requesting for 30 minutes.
This is
Just
30
30
minutes
minutes.
plus weekday. 30 minutes will take us to
Yes, I put it one.
quarter to one.
Yes.
So the state is given up to a quarter to one. So that they are submitting to the Senate, giving their concerns. So that's why the state to respond to the concerns. But we are given up to a quarter to one.
Most of that, my lord.
Since we are just very briefly standing over the matter, but they are keen to remain so that we can consult.
So do you want to, we can put the other point because it's a hearing, because we have a hearing.
Yeah. Yes.
So we suggesting we remain here as that's okay. Prison, is that okay? Maybe we come back here quarter
Break. It's a break of 15 minutes. Captain Dennis Ola. Captain Dennis Ola embeera ye agamba nti nno ali mu kkomera mulala ne gwe bakwata mulala